Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Tuesday. Welcome to day 2 of Math on YouTube. The first thing that I want to go over is your math that we did together yesterday, which was addition. There was one mistake on there. Were you able to catch it? If you said question number 1, then you are correct. Good job. Next, I want to move on to the assignment that we asked you to do today at home on your own. This was where we asked you to come up with a time journal of when you woke up all the way to when you go to bed. What did you do? What time did you do it? Etc. We also asked, how many hours and minutes were you awake today? So we're really excited to hear back from you, to hear, what you did today and also how many hours and minutes you were awake. Next, we're going to move on to our math for today, which is subtraction. Once again, when I write down the problem, I want you to pause the screen and I want you to solve the problem. Then unpause it to see how you did. The first question is 742 minus 361. So 742 menos 361. The first two problems that we're going to subtract together are 2 minus 1, or 2 menos 1, which is 1, or 1. Next, we're going to do 4 minus 6, 4 menos 6, which we cannot do because 6 is bigger than 4. So we must borrow. The 7 is going to become a 6, or 6, so that the 4 can become a 14, or 14. 14 minus 6 is 8, or 8. And then 6 minus 3, 6 menos 3, is 3, or 3. So your answer should be 381. So 381. Our next problem that we're going to do together is 642 minus 531. 642 menos 531. The first two numbers that we're going to subtract together are 2 minus 1, or 2 menos 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, or 1. Next, you're going to do 4 minus 3, 4 menos 3, which is also 1, or 1. Next, you're going to do 6 minus 5, or 6 menos 5, which is also 1. So your answer is 111, or 111. Our third problem is 987 minus 654. So that is 987 menos 654. Your first two numbers that you're going to subtract are 7 minus 4, which is 7 menos 4. 7 minus 4 is 3, or 3. Next, we're going to do 8 minus 5, 8 menos 5, which is 3, or 3. And finally, we're going to do 9 minus 6, 9 menos 6, which is also 3, 3. So your answer should be 333, or 333. On to question number 4. For question number 4, I decided to make these a little bit harder, so I moved them into the thousands. So your question number 4 is 1098 minus 765. 1098 menos 765. So first you're going to take 8 minus 5, 8 menos 5, which is 3, or 3. Next, you're going to do 9 minus 6, or 9 menos 6, which is also 3, or 3. Next, we would do 0 minus 7, or 0 menos 7, which we cannot do. Because it's bigger on bottom, we must borrow. This 1 becomes a 0, or a 0, so that this 0 here can become a 10, or 10. 10 minus 7, or 10 menos 7, is also 3. And since there's 2 zeros here, we don't have to put the 0 in front. Our final answer is 333, or 333. And question number 5, our last one. 1,214 minus 807. So, 1,214 menos 807. Our first two numbers that we're going to subtract are 4 minus 7. 4 menos 7 we can't do because it's bigger on bottom. We must borrow. So this 1 becomes a 0 or a 0, so that this 4 can become a 14 or a 14. 14 minus 7, or 14 menos 7, is 7. 7. 0 minus 0, 0 menos 0, is also 0. 2 minus 8, 2 menos 8. Once again, we cannot do because it's bigger on bottom, so we must borrow. So that this 1 becomes 1 less, which is 0 or 0. So that this 2 can become a 12 or 12. So you're now going to do 12 minus 8, which is 12 menos 8, which is 4 or 4. And then once again we have 0 minus 0. Because it's at the beginning, you do not have to put the 0 there. So your final answer is 407, or 407. I look forward to hearing how you got your answers and how you did. Please message me or Miss Sweet on Dojo or Google Classroom or Gmail. So we look forward to hearing you, and I can't wait to work with you tomorrow. See you later.